hobby, this stuff. This is why you don't think do things live. This is why I'm happy I didn't do that. Sometimes you do better.
How you doing, dog? Hey, is that creepy? Kind of on an emergency mission to pinch it off and finish this Karen's directory printer. Rather than all of the improvements I've been talking about for so long and working on and have like 1,700 prototypes, not 1,700, but quite a few prototypes, I just decided this morning we'll start out by just completely copying her layout there, because that's what the users expect. Like we're going to improve on the thing you love. See, she's got a group box. Call that group box text print options. Print options are file info only, folder info only, both files and folders with radio buttons. So go over here on the left to the radio button, spot. Radio button. Nice. We want this to be a radio button set. So we're going to copy it, I think. Nope, we're going to select radio button. Nope. Radio button. Paste. Nice. Paste. All right, I think it's important to make sure that these radio buttons are in a group. No. It doesn't have to work. It just has to look like Karen's directory printer. Make it work later, dog. Nice. No, don't double click on it. That's making it work now. Change the text. Nice. File info only, folder info only, both files and folders. Both files and folders, dog. We're going to need to search subfolders. Search subfolders. Folder. What happens if I copy that? Paste it in there. No, I don't need to do that. I did look at just direct conversions, like maybe using AI, and that's not going to happen. Oh, they couldn't even see any of that you're typing in there. Nice. It's always good sometimes to look at what you're doing. That's why we're not doing this live. See? God, so smart. Just so smart. Felt kind of lazy. You know, if I don't upload this, it's like I'm playing DJ when I was like 11 years old. I was a DJ for a little while at a radio station. Tell that story someday. All right. Search subfolders. Folder total. Folder total footers. Search subfolders and folder total footers. Checkbox. See down on the right? Search subfolders. Nice. Folders, total, footers. Folder. No! Just going to add two at the same time now. Text. Show system files. Come on, baby. By yourself. Do it by yourself. That's right. We're not supposed to be doing, Joe. Not wiring it up yet. And we don't care what it looks like. God. This is the reason that I couldn't do web design. I can buy design, put your colors in it, whatever, make it look like your logos, do all that real fast. But if it has to do with picking colors, is that orange enough? Yeah, no. I worked at a big company, and the vice president of technology or whatever was in there, and we were talking about doing something, and he goes, Joe, and they all I already told you the difference between an artist and a programmer, and everybody's like rolling their eyes. They've already heard it. This guy's really old. Oh God, he could have been 50. And he goes, an artist knows when to stop putting on paint. He was telling us to stop working on the project we were working on. It's good enough. Good enough. Go on to the next one. The next PED. Program edit documentation. Okay, that's good. So that's all in a group box, so you can actually grab it, move it around later, put it where you like it. There's a sort order down there. See, my thing is, I just am going to end up writing, I keep saying it, just a print thing. A print report generator. A report generator. That's what they were called. Oh, God. Text. Where are you, text? Did it in alphabetical order. Nice. It was on text anyway. Sort files by. SOR, but she had an underscore. Sort files by. And in theory, when it runs, let's just go ahead and run it. Okay. Well, those are already a group. Nice. I think they end up being in a group just because they're next to each other. Well, we're going to go look. There used to have to be a group number, I think, an index in the group. Sometimes. I guess it doesn't matter. That's right. That's right. We're not wiring it up. Now, the original directory printer has this browser that she wrote. This is all a Visual Basic browser, and she stacks up, the tree and stuff. The problem is it has issues. Plan 9 network provider. Nice. This is Windows 98 stuff. Or older. It does have special folders. I love the browser. It is kind of cool on there. But instead of messing with that, just to get this working for people that have trouble getting the old Visual Basic installer to install the ActiveX controls correctly and all of the things that should already be there that Microsoft says should work, don't work with this. Maybe the problem is that we're trying to install them at all, and we should just stop. We're going to find a way not to finish this. That would be true to form. But we're being positive. This one's going to get put out there. I thought today, what Karen would do is she would develop these things as part of her newsletter. So she sent a newsletter every week, and she would document the things that she had added, and that version of the code would be available, I think, to people that held a license. I don't know, but she showed it as a programming project. Anyway, instead of having the actual folder browser like she has, I'm going to have select a folder, and it's going to bring up a standard dialog box with a selected folder, and then in here it'll say what folder it is. So that'll at least get it going. She already had a selected folder right there. I could put at least the hint on there. Placeholder text. Selected folder. Nice. We've already made an improvement. File filter. We're just creating what? We're not wiring it up. See, she has an edit box here. Does that make it on TV? Nope. I'm doing this separately so you can't see the porn that's running behind here. That could be taking up a lot less screen, a lot more screen. Anyway, let's see. What happens if that goes away? Let's find out. It just goes away. What happens if it opens up again? Nope. Oh, cool. You get another copy. We've learned something today. Beep. Anyway, you can create your own filters and stuff. So I'll have to create that. All right, that's another group called File Filter. Group box. And in there it has a drop-down list. That's called a drop-down list. Can you type in there? Whoop. Yeah, you can, but you don't want to. It's not a list box, it's called a drop down. Combo box. Drop down list has disappeared. That disappeared in the way down that part of the control is called a drop down. I think I'm thinking of items are, at least right now, all files. Common image files, common sound files, common executable files. Doesn't have to match exactly combination of files. Yeah. Should be able to give it default item. What's it called? Selected item. Item index. You need to ask AI. Well, that's not going to happen. Hey, that's what happened. Your brain's being erased by that. We are going to look it up. You can't see what I'm doing. Combo box. WinForms, selected, index. Can you put it in the designer? You don't know what I said, what I read though. It showed how to do it in code, and that would be out of the scope of what we're doing right now. Selected index property, it should be there. That'll end up being data bound anyway. Selected index. Selected index equals 0. Run! Run, dog. Run. Go, dog, go. There it is, all files. One thing that is cool about WPF, which I think Microsoft's kind of abandoning, is that this hookup would have been working right there into the designer. All right, you need to move on to the next track. The next, what do they call these? Column. This is like Ableton. You can't see it though. It would be cool if you could. That would be beyond the scope of the hooking this shit up. You need to stay on track if it's ever gonna get done. You gotta know. If you don't start, you can't finish. If you gotta fart, that's the time and the place. Take it outside, dog. If it's in her face. Well, unless you got that kind of thing going. You got that kind of understanding, you can expect that someday she's gonna fart on you too. It's all gross. You spend most of your life getting away from shit, but then you get a programming job and you gotta eat it all the time. I want to do it this way. That's a design document. Oh, I'm not referring to this. I'm actually having fun doing this because there's no decisions. Oh my God, I've figured out the secret to life is just copy someone else's work. Do what your customers expect you to do. Just update the stupid program, make it work on modern Windows 11, and leave them alone. Maybe they're sending you more money. That'd be cool. This is the next to the last column of stuff. Nice. What's that button supposed to say? We're back on track now. Edit. We're not going to hook up to edit. Yep. Whoa, wait. Edit. Text. Nice. Just go ahead and put one of those in front of it. It doesn't need to be there. Don't do it then. I think she has one. She used to D. We used to do everything by keyboard. Karen was older than I am, and yeah, everything was by keyboard. There were no mice. I guess Windows always had mice. This underscore thing is Windows from Windows 3. I remember. If you're gonna use the underscore, at least use the one that was there before. There you go, dog. Nice. Okay, here we go. The finale of whatever tracks that we've been listening to. Oh, nice. That was a great finale. You can pick out any of these, see? You can make real train wrecks. Train wreck! Nice. Find a different one. Dance floor rush. Don't really care. Hey, you got classic rock? Do I have classic rock? Modular melodies, modular rhythms, Ultimate 808s. It's downloaded. Don't download it. Just rock drummers. Nice. No, just want to do the ones. Don't want to download anything. Just want to use the ones I got here. Dun dun dun. Bum, 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 bum. Toy box, nice. Animal Kingdom. Everybody loves animals. Okay, wait, that didn't suck. What does the giraffe say? Okay, yeah. Well, you see what we got there? Skyline Masher. Let's mash some skylines. Aren't you glad this isn't live? I am so glad this isn't live. Because see, when someone comes home, I can just bail on it. I edit it together later. I want to thank you for coming out tonight. Be sure to tip your waiters and your waitresses. You can listen to that for 20 more minutes. I mean, yeah. That's pretty exciting. Okay, crate digging. We'll see what kind of copyright strikes come up from this. You have to be careful making music sometimes with tools like this, that somebody else can own the sounds that you're using. They could be provided only for your own entertainment, perhaps, and you find out later that they own all of your royalties, whatever. Yeah. Hey there, baby. We know you have a choice of stupid songs to listen to, and I appreciate you listening to mine. Every time you listen to my song on Spotify, I make 4,000 of a cent. If you could send this out to 100,000 folks, baby, they'd listen to it. I'd make enough to get me a burrito. We're stepping it up now. You started a podcast. Joe Rogan, he said he was blown away. And the manosphere said you're gonna have your day if you treat us like shit. Yeah, baby. If you treat us like shit. Yeah, baby. Nice. That's pretty fun. We're going to sort those files. It'd be funnier if you were just looking at the whole screen. I can move stuff around. Except this way I can't cover up my face accidentally again. Nice. Okay. Sort files by don't sort. Another combo box? That's what it is, Doctor. Don't be waxing poetic about trying to figure out why the hell that was called a drop down. That is a drop down. This is a drop down. Part of the sub control is a drop down. When you click that little dealie, you get a drop down. And these controls can be set to be in the drop down mode open all the time. Well, that's just a list box. He doesn't know what he's saying. Break it down. Channel your oh, sweaty balls. It was file name. What was file name, extension, file size, take credit. Should say last modified. That'd be a radio button, dog. Let's move on to the next song. The next column. Yeah. You don't need to be freaked out. It's supposed to look like that. Don't be a pussy. Pusillanimous. Pusillanimous. Pony. Ascending. It's ascending, dog. Some would say rising. I like that. But that was enough of that. Moving on. Which program we're contractually obligated to provide to you. So we're gonna do it. But this isn't all we're gonna do. We need you to download this firmware, install it on your PC. It's gonna give us access to everything that you hear and see. Formatting Groovebox. It was under the others, but that's okay. We're not here to make this look all the way done. She gotta bring her stuff over. We always have to buy new hairspray. Is this your stuff here? Oh yeah. I don't know if I can put this on Karen's channel. Go on. Yes, it's gonna go on Karen's channel. God, my channel is such a mess of mess. You can't depend on it for any certain kind of content. It could be anything. Extra top margin, extra left margin. I like that. Extra top, double clicking. Extra top margin, extra left margin. Where'd it go, dog? I controlled seed. Oh no! Whoa. Did I make that all bees bold? We're not building. You are building. You're building the system. Extra top margin, extra left margin. I guess it just quit double clicking. No, stop. Stop all that you are doing. All you do is need to comply. If you comply, you won't die. Gonna edit that out now. Highlight executable files. Highlight macro files. What the hell is a macro file? As someone who does macros. Loves macros. A macro file. Highlight executable files. That would be the formatting box. It's a lot like it. Oh, that's that page. Save disk is only a little different. Okay, other buttons on this page would be print. Used an N, ampersand before the N. Nice! You're supposed to go on when you start doing something else, Joe. You gotta move the music on. I think that button is actually. I'm gonna delete that button. No, we're not. We're gonna exit out. We're gonna add a status bar. Status string. Nice. Thank you for tuning in. But now you have a choice of stupid videos to watch, especially here on YouTube and especially on my channel. Oh, you think you can make up words for anything, do you? We got rock the house. We go and clean up whatever. Yeah, not digging this that much. Not right now. Give me the panpipes. No, thanks. Bass house masher. That sounds better. Bass house masher. We're gonna mash it in your face, bass. Be good. I just call it strip bar. Where's your bass masher? You're mashing that bass. Okay, let's just play like one sound. She broke my heart with a scalpel. She jabbed it through my ribs just on the right side. She was on the wrong side, but it hurt my feelings so much that I kicked her out. Like they might be giants. I'm going to change your mind by hitting it with a rock, he said. Though I am not unkind. Okay, these Oakfelder, this by name has got a dude's name on it. Surely this will give me a copyright strike. There you go. That's what you're trying to do, huh? Yeah, that way you don't have to see this. I think I'll put it unedited on my channel. Just because. Nobody's watching. No, don't do stuff. Oh! Are we working again? Are you working? Come on, man. Come on. It's been an hour, but the first 17 minutes are completely wasted, so there's that. Yeah. That's pretty distracting. Orange marmalade! It's the best on the toast. Orange marmalade! It's got the rind and the coast. Chinese traditional. No thanks. I'm not going to be making up words to Chinese songs yet. This show's dealing with are these buttons on the bottom, but you can't see my mouse cursor moving over that, can you? I don't know. Let's find out. Yes, you can. Dog. Nice. I need this thing not to be docked or whatever. Supposed to fill, but tab control, the status bar control, status strip 1, what's your docking status? Bottom. Then why is this one taking over your dog, your whatever? You just need to not be worried about that, because I want something underneath this, and don't dock it yet. There you go. There you go. No! Don't build. Don't build. That was wrong. That was wrong. Yep. Where's the tab strip again? Come on, status strip. You were pasted in the wrong place, status strip. You're gone! You're gone. It was that easy. What the hell is that over there? That's... Okay, status strip. We need you back. There we go. That's the way it's intended. And then this thing, put it back into dock mode. This is on top just because, I mean, it's not part of this control, is it? It is. That's the other one. This thing, this whole dealie needs to not be docked. It needs to be manually, or stick with me here. Where is it? Maybe I just put that button in the wrong spot. That's its parent. Does it say what its parent is? No. Dock it. We got to get it to work before we change the music. Otherwise. You can put this down on. Don't mess with Twitch. Don't start. $14-year-old's gonna be out of school soon, and it's gonna get loud. It's gonna get loud because it's like a sailor with his friends. There's gonna be video game domination going on somewhere around the world, and it gets ugly. You need another dockable box at the bottom. Nice. We're gonna get a button and put it in the dockable box. Nice. We're gonna take out the text. This is the bottom box. Dock. Bam. Nice. That is way more convenient than Visual Basic. Oh my, writing things in Visual Basic, it's so 90s. I made a lot of money programming Visual Basic. I did. I got paid a lot of money. Not as a job, but as a please come fix my software. Just a gig thing. Probably would get paid more now. Not by those people. Okay, dock that one. Phil! Nice! There you go. You got the groove box. It doesn't really need to have a title on it. Wait, no. Wait. This is not what's happening. Should dock at the bottom. There's already something docked at the bottom. Phil. Why did you think that worked? I didn't. I did. Dock that at the top. No. Button right there. That's not drop down box dock. can't see that, but that's not very helpful. Items collection. So there's going to be like same thing she has. This is all because I'm messing with the docking, which again, that is making it how it works, not how it looks. Yeah. Stop that. Turn off the dock thing. No one knows the dock thing works. Nope, not doing that. Don't give me that YouTube shit stuff. Of its containing control. I gotta do docks in docks. You gotta dock them in your dockums. Okay, undock that. None, dog. None. This is a terrifying thing to do in Visual Basic. You could lose stuff by... I'm gonna need to paste this inside another container. Am I? Think about this. Yeah. Another group box. Okay, this group box is going to be the container. It's going to go all the way to the bottom. I'm going to take this deal. Ah! Paste it in there. Yeah, nice. Except it's off the screen. This thing is going to be set to another group box in there for the buttons. But first you want to be, when you're, you want to highlight, you want to select the box, collect whatever you're going to put in it. That one will be at the bottom, dock at the bottom. This one, whoop. This thing, be docking the fill. Then this group box 6 is going to contain the buttons. this bigger outer box, group box 5, is going to be set to fill. Bam. Okay, so now we have the status strip at the bottom. We have a group box that's going to contain the buttons like print, whatever. It's just going to have to be set to select which correct buttons based on the tab. The reason I'm doing that is because there are these buttons over here that are the same every time. Help, about, and exit. The only thing that changes is the print button. The name of it. It's the go button. Hey, wait. You're supposed to be like making room. That was the whole point. This in its container was supposed to be in fill. This in its container is supposed to be set to bottom. Why do you care? I don't care. It doesn't really make any difference. That would fall into how it works. Don't mess with how it works. No. Who's your parent, dog? Print today. If you're in jail, break out. Sunday. Wow. Help, about, and exit. All right. What about you? Can you dock in there? Oh, fine. Mess with dock some more. I want them to stack up next to each other. So if I click right, okay. I dock that right. They do stack up. Then what's your problem? How many yachts can you ski behind? Print, dock left. What's your problem, bud? Nice. Okay, hey. Why are those in the wrong order? Dun, 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 dun. Because of tab order. Dock, right. Tab index, 3, 2, 1. That did not change order. Not tabbing, it's item index. There's no item index. No, it is tab order. That tab index means a whole lot. When a controller's docked to the edge of the container, it's flush, Z order. Side by side according to their Z order. See, sometimes it helps to look things up. Sometimes. Where's the Z order? First one. No, there is no Z order. Focus, layout, dock to the right location, size, padding. Where's the C order? Of control programmatically. There is no Z order as there was in VB, but you can use the get child index and set child index to get and set them manually. There we go. Nice. Hope it's not exit. Okay, on the welcome tab, nothing. On the print tab, you see print. On the save to disk, you see save to disk. Other settings, it's just all no holds barred. Nice. Save to disk is basically a copy of most of it. Give that a name. We're going to call that print button. Nice. Call it the print save button. Give that a name before we start taking. We're going to make something work here real quick. Where's its name? Ah, yeah. Hello. Hello. Tab control 1. It's the only tab control. That way you don't have to give it a name, dog. Nice. There's probably a better way to do this, but you're just gonna have to deal with it the way it comes. Driving down the street, I got tacos on my feet. I was thinking, nah, I'm kind of hungry. Wish I wasn't wearing my tacos. Got this guy going. Pretty cool. If tab control 1, we're switch selected index. Selected index. Wow, wow, wow. Case 0, it's the first one. There is no button, so print save button visible was false. Break. Case 1, it will be visible, and case 2, case -1. I suppose that's good. In the old days, I would have compounded that on the top. I would have made case 0, case 3, and let it break, fall through. I don't need to tell you that sort of stuff. Just keep on going, dog. Alright, it works, except when it starts up, we need to have print save button equal false. Or just set the selection. I think that will do it. We do group box 1, selected index. Well, let's group box 1, wasn't it? Tab control, duh. You can't drive a mouse. Oh, no, go back. Still there. Just, dude. You weren't even supposed to be hooking stuff up anyway, so just set that to visible equals false to start. Up. Why'd you have to wreck my car? Lie about it. How can I trust you to ride a motorcycle? Raise children. I'm not wrecking my car. Border. Turn the border off. Border control. There's got to be a group box. That'll just take the text out. Text. Am I on the group box? You're on the group box. Layout. Hell. What's going on? I don't think you. Oh. Duh. Appearance. Background layout. Cursor. That style. Standard. Made no difference. I want no borders. Pop up. I want to scratch my ear now. Oh, it feels so much better. I want no border on that. Take it off. Padding inside. I don't need no fucking padding because I ain't got a border. I need to turn it off. This is how it looks. Doesn't have to look exactly, Joe. Just take the text out. Bam. Good enough. Text that one off too. No padding on the inside. We're gonna take your padding out. We're gonna make it all zeros. Just put in 1 0. No, you cannot. Come on, dog. Use your brain. We got paddings. We got margins. Do we need margins? Don't you be messing with your margins. Gonna have negative padding on the top. Top. We're giving you negative padding. No. What? No, it don't take negatives. In fact, it doesn't take anything. Top is left. Top. No, it doesn't. It doesn't play that. We're just talking to the wrong thing. We are talking to the wrong thing. Property's not valid. Work it out. Okay. Nice. Did it move? No. Don't care. Don't care. Status strip. What she got on her status strip? She's got ready. Nice. We want a status label. Nice. Status strip 1 number label. Text. Ready. Ready for action. She's got a clock. Status strip label, dock to the right. You got a dock style. No! Border style. Display style. Image and text. Text align, text direction, image lines, live settings, data layout, margin apprehend, merge index. You got a merge index. That's what we changed before was merge index on the docking. No, this is a whole different thing. We need you to be on the right. Align. Appearance. First time through, I generally try to use the force and just randomly sort of not read it. Next step is going to be asking. You're going to have to ask someone. Status strip. Hey, status strip. Line iron. String it to empty and spring it to true. Spring? You got spring? Oh, we do. True. Text to empty. So now it's taking up all the space. And then the third one on the right becomes the clock. We're just going to put a time in there. It's 12:59. 2,300 hours. Nice. 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 Welcome to Karen's Directory Printer. Nice. Okay. Go on to the next music, please. That's the last one. That was good. That was the hip-hop tracks. That was good. We're going to go with Chinese modern. There we go. Not the traditional. All I could do is insult it. We're going to copy all of these items. We're going to copy them. We're going to switch over to save to disk. We're going to paste them. Spam. All right. The difference on save to disk, let's see here. We've got the same sort of stuff here. Filters, file info, both, search. For some reason she has, oh, it's because it sets me on both. Well, thank you for tuning in again today. Modern Chinese music. I want to mix it up with the rock music. I'm going to end up liking this. Formatting. Formatting is different. Omit comment lines. I like how they bend that. Bow. Slap that bass. Marvin's Big Brown Beaver Man. You gotta put it on something. Marvin's Big Brown Meter, he ran away. Marvin's Big Brown Beaver Man. Wow. Oop. Copy. We're known as Big Brown Beaver. Right, Beaver Man. Get away. Amit. That's the name of our man. His name's Amit. He's a grommet. Ah. Omit. All those other lines. File, folder, and total line IDs. File, folder, and total. Ah! Okay, so we got different filing, formatting, sorting is all the same. Same file and folder info. Nice. I did turn a lot of those bold. Why are those so bold? Why do you care? Stop it, dog. That's how. Well, that is part of making it how it looks. I could fix that right now, but this gives it a good. All right, that's pretty good. That's a good start for today. About those other settings. Keep going. Keep going. Don't forget that's there, Joe. Nice. It doesn't need a group box name. It does. It needs a group box name called available items, available information. Group box. No, not a group box. You have to be a tab control. Tab control! Dog! Nice. File info and folder info. Text, text. Okay, that definitely doc fill. It's container. Bam! Nice, nice. Okay, file info. What that is, that's a list checkbox thing. List box, list view, combo checkbox, checked list box. Bam. Doc, fill it up. Fill it up. Nice. File size, compressed size, attributes. Attributes. Welcome to Attributes. Date created, last modified, last access. Ah! Keep going. Keep going. Be putting this on my channel. These hashes are going to have to be updated. Let's say 224, 256, 384, 512. Last because I added it. That's one of my modifications, updates to this thing. Okay, so we're going to take this, we're going to copy it, we're going to go over to folder info, we're going to paste it, folder name, short name. What? Oh, I didn't get all the other ones. File size. We're going to take that off. Go back to the original. Edit the items. File name, short name, full name. Path plus file. File name plus path. Path plus file. Folder name, extension, file size. You're going to copy the whole control there anyway, so just do that. Switch over here. Paste that dog. Everybody's a dog. Thank you, Chinese. You did a great job. You did a great job. Dubstep, we're going to hold our nose. We're going to hold our nose and dubstep it. Whatever the fuck that means. Folder name, short name, full name. Folder info? Oh, I see. Folder name, short name, full name. Parent folder. Folder size. Compress size. That one's already there. Attribute state created less modified. Dog to the right, dog. Just some instructions. I need to undock that from Phil for a second so I got some room. None. We need to add another group box. This one needs to dock at the bottom. Then this one can go back to docking Phil. That one doesn't need text. Place a check mark next to an item in the list above to make it available in the file info and folder info lists on the print docs. You could copy that out of somewhere else, I know. Place a check mark next to an item. Oh, goodness. That is not where that goes. Text box. Wait, where'd it go? Oh. Also, what's that doing down there underneath everything else? Don't ask questions you don't need answers to. Anybody give me some snacks? Ah, there you go. Now you got 2 director printers. Nice. I was undocking the wrong thing. Okay, the stuff on the inside does dock to fill. And over here to fill. This is separate. I need to add a group box. Gee, dude. I still think that went under the other one. Whatever. Whatever. Just get it to look the way it's supposed to look. No, delete it. Undock. Nope, don't undock that. Don't undo it! That definitely goes there. The thing you're supposed to be undocking is that thing. We're going to text box to the outer box. It's going to dock at the bottom. Make it multi-line. Multi-line! Wrap that, baby. Word wrap. True. OCR that baby. Place a check mark next to an item in the list above to make it available in the file info. to make it available on the folder info lists, file info and folder info lists on the print and safety disk tabs. Dock that sucker at the bottom. And this thing, dock it as fill. What else has she got on that page? Display, print with the dir print and folder drive context menus. She got place of check marks. Add text box. Copy. Dock none. Do not dock. You do not have clearance. Please move on to the next piece of music. You've earned it, dog. Place a check mark in the checkbox shown above to add the print with dir printer. Do not do that. Oh my goodness. Place a check mark in the checkbox shown above to add a print with your printer in contact with the check mark in the checkbox above. Good enough. Folder file size number format. That's something I did. Go on to the next song, dog.
Tell you I did again. I know where you've been.
Tell me again I did.
Oh, don't make that sound down your song. format numbers.
Label. File folder size format numbers.
Ah!
It's too much. Go on to the next one. All digits directory print classic. This is something else I added too.
Yeah.
All digits. 1 kilobyte equals 1,024 bytes. One kilobit. Those appear to be the same. Whatever. 1 kilobit equals 1,024 bytes with Explorer style. Some actual examples would be nice. See, I want the new version to be a report writer that you just change it and you'll see a different example there. I mean, you'll be looking, not a different example, you'll be looking at the data that came from the directory and then you can just change around how it looks. That's what I mean. 1 kilobyte equals 1,000 bytes. Metric. This is combo drop down, combo box 5. Number formatting combo box dog. Number formatting combo. Number formatting combo. Sort digits in file and folder names like Windows Explorer as numbers. Sort digits checkbox. Sort digits.
Sort those digits.
Sort digits in file and folder names like Windows Explorer as numbers. The old school used to do it. Remember my settings. Nice. Why wouldn't you remember my settings? Oh. Place a check mark here in directory printer. And the directory printer will remember all your choices on the print and save tabs next time the program runs. Right. said, the values I had last time the program ended. Clear this checkbox, the program will load a bit faster, but the settings will default to factory originals. All right. What else we got? Yeah, no, we're not going there yet. Help, we're not going there yet. Help's going to be on the web. Pretty sure. Now, you should copy her help file, though not right now. This has been good. Well, let's run it. Let's make sure that what we got here is, first of all, save your work. Save all. Run it, dog. More music. Different music. Nice. Okay. All right, thanks for tuning in. Like I've said before, I know you have a choice of stupid things to watch, especially on this channel. Tune in next time. We'll find out how to make this thing work. Good night.